Hey folks, it's Florida Deere. Today I wanted to go over my John Deere 300 series customized, unique 3-point hitch setup. So what's not unique about it is the fact that it's a Rug hitch, and that's not that big a deal because a lot of people have Rug 3-point hitches, and this one is a category 1. It's a category 1 because everything else I have is category 1, so I figured I would just, keep with the category 1, theme. So there's 3 components that make this one a little bit more special than the average 3-point hitch setup. Number 1 is it has a rear hydraulic kit from Auxiliary Hydraulics. I've kind of showcased that in another video before, so you can kind of look that up if you want. 2 is this hydraulic top link that runs off of that hydraulic kit, and this is a Grizzly. And I think it's 20 inches and then up to 28 inches. So that presents another issue on a tractor this size. The hydraulic links are generally much smaller than that on a tractor this size. I want to say definitely less than 20 inches, probably, I don't know, like 16, 15, something like that. Somebody will surely correct me on how long, on how, what the distance is on a regular top link for this size tractor. So the next component is the Pat's quick hitches. You get these for category maybe 0, I can't remember. I'll probably try to figure that out in the editing. You can get them for certainly category 2. They're for really bigger tractors. And this one's a category 1. And what you do is you set these up on the arms, okay, here and here. And then you can check the distance from where you want it here, and it just so happens to be the same distance here on this tiller with the customized 3-point hitch setup there. And then so you can set the distance with this bar across here. So the distance is always the same, kind of like a regular quick hitch. But it also takes the end of the arm from here to here, which adds about another 3 to 4 inches. So that compensates a little bit for the size that this hydraulic top link is. So it basically sets the whole tractor further out, which would reduce the capacity, the load capacity of it, right? Which is not a big deal because I don't really use this to lift anything sort of heavy. Probably the trailer is the heaviest thing that gets lifted. I mean, the tiller gets lifted, but really the trailer, the way it's, probably, it's a 1,700-pound trailer. So my guess is it's Maverick once in the picture. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Anyway, back to the tractor stuff. So where it does help is, even though there's a reduction in weight capacity, there is an increase in the amount of range that it can go up and down. So with the hitch itself and the top link, I can tilt this down, as you'll see later on in the video, and I can tilt it up, and it really works pretty well. And you're going to see me try to hook up the tiller. The tiller doesn't, I'm still working on perfecting that, but it's much better than trying to get it on like I was before with trying to, get each arm around the pins. Was just really a nightmare to do. So anyways, if you're watching the rest of the video and you're going, wow, that doesn't look that smooth. Well, it's still smoother than what it was before. So just try to, think of it that way. Now, there was another issue that I had to deal with, and that is there, we're back. We have the flashlight on this part. So normally these tractors require, if they do a limited category 1 hitch, which means that the pin up here is like the normal size for category 1, but the pin down here is smaller. So, and it is smaller, and this will probably go thump when I know it's stuck there. So as you can see, the pin, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's quite a bit smaller than the next pin. Anyway, just take my word for it. But so this is smaller. So what I had to do is, this is wide. See, like these sleeves right here, like here and here, had to be cut off of this. You can tell I didn't do a good job shaving it down. I probably need to get back to that. And then there's a sleeve that goes in, to compensate for how much smaller this pin is from the pin that's supposed to go there. So you do have to make some modification for that, but it's nothing crazy. And I just think it's a pretty cool setup. So that is basically the rundown on why I did it and how it's set up. And the hydraulic top link, I've kind of raved about it before. You know, you can set up, you know, that first, and then you can drag the attachment. All my attachments are on rollers. I have them all on like platforms and stuff, just so they're easier to move around in case I need to move them around, because I don't have a ton of space here, you know, for equipment storage. So I try to make do with, you know, being able to have the stuff mobile. But anyways, that can drag stuff closer to the tractor, or you can use the cylinder to push it away further the tractor if you're trying to attach the bottom links here. I don't have a roller for this, so I guess there's one thing I don't have a roller for, which just means there's another project in the future. So anyways, I hope to kind of demonstrate how this works coming up, you know, basically right now. So just, you know, understand though that I'm still learning how to do it with, this is only the first 2 times I've basically done it with the, with this setup. So, you know, but it's still much quicker than it was, you know, doing it manually by getting those arms around those pins. So here it goes. So you're going to see 2 mistakes that are made. One was I end up pinching the hose here, which if it's actually not super pinched because it's sort of guarded in a little armor that it has, the little metal things that go around the hose, that might not be a bad thing, because oftentimes I have to kind of pull the excess to the back of the tiller, which is why you have zip ties up there. As you can see, I'll just have to check out the length on that. And then right here, you can see I grabbed the little jack stand, kickstand that I have for the tiller. Unfortunately, I can't say that that's really any different than any other tiller kickstand that I've used. It always seems I forget to pull up the kickstand. I think I forgot to do that on flail mowers too. So, does anybody else do that? So it is possible that some fine-tuning and adjustment might be necessary here. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoy watching it. I hope maybe you've seen something that you hadn't seen before on one of these types of tractors. And I will put the links for these couple items in the description. So if you're interested in tracking these things down, then they'll be in the description. And that was the auxiliary hydraulics, the Grizzly Top Link, and the Pat's quick hitches. So auxiliary hydraulics is American, Pat's Quick Hitch is American. Unfortunately, you're going to have to reach out to China for that hydraulic top link. There might be some other ones available, but that are American made. If so, you can put them in the comments. In any case, appreciate you watching this video. Hit the like button if you liked it, and if you want to see more videos about John Deere 322s or garden tractors in general, or my 1023E, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.